Hi, welcome to Sell Success with Mark Bowser. Today we want to talk about how to create an ocean of referrals. Your happy, loyal customers are your best source of new customers. Best-selling author Robert G. Allen said, "If you'll treat your customer like a star, you'll never have to spend another dime in advertising." You know, he could not be more right. So how do we treat our customers as stars? Mark Victor Hansen, who is the co-creator of the successful Chicken Soup for the Soul series of books, he tells the story of a dentist who discovered how to treat his patients, his customers, as stars. Australian dentist Dr. Paddy Lunn is the highest paid dentist in the world. But not so long ago, it wasn't that way. Paddy was very, very depressed. He was working like a dog. He had 4,000 patients, and life wasn't much fun. In fact, he didn't even like a good deal of his patients. They got on his nerves. So Paddy took some time off and began reflecting on his life and his business. He decided that life was too short to be living it this way. He decided that he wasn't going to accept any patient that came in the door. He knew he needed to like and respect his patients, and he knew they needed to like and respect him. Now, when Paddy got back to work, he changed how business was done. First of all, he was going to treat his customers as friends. He began calling them by their first names, and they began calling him Paddy. No more this Dr. Lunn stuff. He hired a director of wonderful, whose entire job was to greet patients as they entered the practice and to make sure they had a wonderful experience. 4 times a day, fresh, hot cinnamon rolls would be rolled out for the patients who were waiting. If they liked them, they could even take them home. A $7,000 cappuccino machine sat ready and willing to refresh the customers with a warm, relaxing drink. And once a month, Paddy hosted a party where all his customers, his friends, could get together and network with each other. Business as usual? Oh no. Business changed dramatically. Paddy loves his customers, and they adore him. He asks each of them to bring him 3 new patients a year who would love the same experience that they have at the dentist. Now, do you think his patients have a problem doing this for Paddy? No, they want to help. In fact, they love him so much nobody could tape their mouths shut. Paddy now has a waiting list to get into his practice. Oh, and by the way, Paddy only works 22 hours a week. So you see, he owns the business. The business doesn't own him anymore. Now, we can have the same type of business as Paddy Lunn. Now, how can you treat your customers as stars? Now, it doesn't have to be hot cinnamon rolls, a cappuccino machine, or even a director of wonderful. That works for Paddy. That may not work for you. What do you want? And more importantly, what does your customer want? Your best source of new customers comes from your happy, loyal customers. In his incredible Success Mastery Academy audio tapes, Brian Tracy teaches a 4-step model for creating what he calls a golden chain of referrals. Now, a golden chain is one where one referral leads to another referral, and another, and another. So how do we do this? Well, number 1, ask your customer if they know 2 or 3 people who they think would benefit and be interested in your products and services. Now, when you ask them for 2 or 3, they undoubtedly will choose 2. That is why you ask for 2 or 3. If you ask for only 1 or 2, they most likely will give you only 1. Now, you might be thinking, well, then why don't I just ask for 3, 4, or maybe 5? The reason why is that it is very intimidating. 2 or 3 puts them at ease. Any more than that, and it'll intimidate them a little bit. Step number 2, ask your customer if they would happen to have their telephone number. You see, most people will refer you to someone they like, and most likely they will have their telephone number handy. Number 3, ask your customer which of these referrals they would suggest you contact first. They're going to pick one. And number 4, ask your customer if they would call him or her and let them know that you will be in touch with them. Now, that is a 4-step process, and it might make you a little uncomfortable for a while, but let me tell you this. It can double your sales and your business in a very short time. Now, after you have contacted the person you referred to, call back the person who gave you the referral. Thank them for the referral. Send them flowers. Give them a gift. Do something nice for them. Show them how much you appreciate them and for giving you the referral. Also say to them, if you know anyone else who would be interested, then I would love to talk with them too. A golden chain of referrals. An ocean of referrals. It takes a lot of discipline and a little courage, my friend, but it will change business as usual. Give it a try. What do you have to lose? Thanks for listening today. This is Sell Success, and I'm Mark Bowser.